brain goes faster than my words come out of my mouth. I was trying to get around to back to Jonathan Taylor. How I saw he hadn't even missed a practice since high school. Forget a fucking game. I don't know how they had the statistics on that, but apparently this dude never missed a single practice in his
Legend.
career and college. Like,
Hmm.
and then so you think no way this dude's getting hurt, and then has missed a couple games, has been not 100% for most of the year. So just tough circumstances like that, I guess. But then back to just quickly touching on the quarterback too. Thankfully, Tom Brady's had a couple good weeks, and I even put Mariota in there a couple weeks, and he's stepped up enough. But definitely like going into next year, I'm targeting a quarterback earlier for sure. Targeting a tight end earlier. And after last week, or the past couple weeks of kind of just streaming in a defense, I took someone when the Rams were on bye, and I
Right.
I picked Carolina last week, who did great. I've kind of learned that I mean, this league is tough because there's barely any defenses available, but it's almost worth kind of just going for that streaming, trying to just pick the best matchup each week in terms of who
Right.
the defense is playing.
Right.
Because even the best defenses out there face an elite offense and are gonna struggle. But
Right.
anyways, I guess I don't know if I fully answered it, but basically everything other than my receivers, like I would say it's not even like the rest of my team was my weakness so much as just my receivers have stepped up so much that it's saved my season, if you'd call it that, up to this point at
Yeah.
least. Obviously
Absolutely.
the Deontay Foreman pick in the draft, I drafted him knowing, that he was handcuffed to CMC, and that
Right.
in my head, I'm like, CMC's still on the Panthers at this point in the year, but he's hurt. So Deontay Foreman's starting anyways. And it's kind of worked out in a different way where CMC didn't get hurt, but he got traded. So Deontay Foreman ended up being the handcuff I thought he would be anyway. So that one's been a good pick in terms of my running backs. But
Mhm.
my first two running backs were Jonathan Taylor and AJ Dillon, which after week one is looking like genius moves, and pretty much
Ballin.
every week since has looked like some shitty picks. But
Ever like AJ Dillon? I don't think Jonathan Taylor, process wise, again, Jonathan Taylor is the next pick you take there. You know what I mean? But AJ Dillon too was every like elite shark, like all these fantasy guys, they were just talking about like, holy shit, like AJ Dillon is going to take over that backfield. They don't have anyone to throw to, so they're just going to use Aaron Jones and Dillon. I don't fault the like on paper before the season. I'm looking at this team balling. I'm looking at this core. Tom Brady, like I think he's gonna start. I think he's gonna start putting up points for you. Like shitty for me, but I think he's gonna start putting up points for you. He's got Chris Godwin back. Mike Evans is still there, I guess. You know how I feel about Mike Evans. But it's also been about when do you start Isaiah McKenzie? When is he going to put up 20 points or a fat ass goose egg for you? So that's been tough as well.
yeah,
Anyways, just a little side note. I feel like I know you're gonna say this because you lived in Flagstaff, not really Tucson. But who has the better Mexican food, Arizona or California?
um, so I guess to play devil's advocate for just a quick sec, as
Mm-hmm.
someone who's never been to Tucson,
Okay.
um,
Okay. Hi Maya. Hi Maya girl. Yeah. Big old protector. Look at
but
her.
as someone that's never been to Tucson, I will take the side of I definitely obviously have a biased opinion.
Cali.
Um, but with that said, I'm fully buying into the biased opinion. Guarantee you San Diego Mexican food shits on Tucson.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. We are a hop and a skip away from the border. Are you kidding me,
You
dude?
can say
But
you know where San Diego is?
yeah, okay, okay. Really close, really close.
Tucson obviously is right there, but
A little
depending on where you're
closer.
at in San Diego, it's closer.
Really? In San Diego, it's a little close. That's new to
I
me.
mean,
I
in
didn't know
terms of
that.
the county, it goes all the way to the border. So I was in North County, but even in North County, it was like a 30-minute drive.
Really? Okay. Okay. So we'll have our biases there. I can't wait. I'm visiting San Diego in the summer. I can't wait to get a taco food truck, and then I'm immediately calling you and saying, you hype this shit up way too much, bro. This ain't
Oh, for
Tucson.
sure. It's one of those rivalries, I guess, where anyone from San Diego would be eating Tucson and Tucson eating in San Diego going, it ain't the same.
Yeah, yeah. Even if in my head, deep down, I knew it was better. Fuck you, dude. Tucson is
Uh,
way better, bro. um, well, shit. That leaves our talk your shit segment. We have 3 minutes left on the podcast. So talk your shit, Brady. How you feeling about the season? How you feeling about playing me? The number 2 seed, the vaunted team that has the fourth most points for and the least points against. How you feeling about playing me this week?
I think you just hit the head right there
Yeah.
at that last statement you just said, man. Obviously we've been talking. I'm a big proponent of the points allowed. It's it's uh at this point in the season too, you got a little bit of a bigger head than your earlier segments when you were like, talk your shit, how you feeling against me, and you had, only maybe a win or so, like not you're neck and neck with the person you're playing, but
Right.
now, you've definitely established yourself as a good team. I obviously got to give you your props. I'm sure
Thank
it
you.
hurt you a little bit to have to say you're the second seed. Um,
It does. Fuck you, James. Hey, shout out James. Fuck you, dude. I don't know how your team keeps going off.
But other than the fact that AJ Dillon just went questionable this week, of fucking course.
Won't
Um,
play.
and I touch on your McKenzie proponent. Man, I hope he doesn't keep the trend going of 0-20, 0-20, because that means he's putting up zero this week, but still gonna ride with him. Overall, though, I mean, I gotta feel good at this point. What am I gonna do? Be like, I'm fucked, I
It's
still
six and
like my
six.
team. I feel like what you touched on, for like I'd say like a good month, if not even longer. My team's been so banged up. I know I've seen, some guys teams are also there too, and they've been talking about it in the chat, but uh team was hurt pretty bad, but then even
Mhm.
sometimes when they're healthy, my team, it's basically like but you never know what's going to happen. That's why you can never feel bad about your chances. I'm pretty sure last time I checked, I have the projection on you anyway,
You
so it's
do.
there. I know we said projections don't mean shit, but I saw you talking shit for some weeks when you had the projection. So here's my talking shit. The projections say I'm gonna win, so I'm gonna go with the projections and say
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
for sure win.
I love the when Tyler Ellison took a little snippet of me saying projections don't mean
Genius, dude.
anything,
He
and
went
then
back through. He was
uh,
coming
uh,
through.
yeah, yeah. So he came through, but I'm really sorry to have to put you to 6 and 7. I know you were happy with reaching 500 ball again, I didn't want to do it to you, dude. Like this was a random schedule mix. I didn't want to have to do this to you at such a late point in the season. But my gosh, is that victory Monday or Tuesday going to be so sweet when I have to share an office with you?
You know what's a hilarious point? I remember going into the draft, knowing I had the second pick,
Mhm.
thinking for sure Tyler was gonna take Jonathan
Taylor.
Taylor, and I was
Hmm.
gonna take Christian McCaffrey. Um, which, by the way, I'll give my props as the Jonathan Taylor owner. I ain't got like that. I ain't that prideful. You definitely made the right move taking CMC, but then
Hmm.
you traded him away. That's a different story. But anyways, um,
Let's go.
the kind of funny full circle with it was when I thought I was taking CMC and I saw I was playing you week 13. I was like, this dude CMC's on a bye week 13. Fuck, I need Christian McCaffrey playing when I face Josh. Then I don't even get him. Now you have him. And in my head, quick thought, I was like, no way. Now he's on bye for Josh, but this dude's on the fucking Niners, so he doesn't even have a bye.
What?
I was like,
Yes,
God
sir.
damn it. So the full circle of like
Yeah.
before the draft, I'm thinking this dude's gonna be on my team and he's gonna be on bye when I'm playing you. Now I'm facing him on week 13, no bye.
What are the
Fucking
fucking odds,
brutal,
bro?
fucking brutal. But
Now you got to
uh
go through Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, and Justin Jefferson. I wish
hey,
you
and
good luck.
to go at it's gonna be a tough 2 weeks for sure. Because to give us props to Paul since week
Paul's
one
been killing
or
it.
even the first few weeks, he's obviously turned it around. I like how he's been a lot more vocal since
Mhm.
talking like he said in the chat talking about it should be like the playoff bracket or something. It's like, oh, you're a lot more comfortable speaking on the loser when you're now actually not the loser currently. But
Dude,
I just got to take you out this week, and then I'll just do what I did week one against him next week, and I should hopefully sneak into the playoffs here.
yeah, yeah. I mean, when you're facing me, you got to take it one loss at a time. You got to take it one game. I mean, one game at a time, not one loss. But, dude, thank you so much, my coworker. Dude, I wouldn't rather be in any other situation than what I'm in right now. I have you to thank for it, man. Thank you for being in the league. Thanks for sharing the office with me. I keep saying that, but it means a lot, man. So I appreciate you. And let's take that little crush can.
Yeah, pretend we had a little more.
Cheers to
One
you.
final cheers. Appreciate you too, brother.
Yeah, I
But
know.
yeah, I'm
Cheers.
glad we made this happen after like the past month of no videos. Because hey, I was one of those. I know there's 14 people in the league, but I was one of those like 8 viewers. one of the
Yeah,
eight like watching it. So I enjoyed these. So
you're
after
one of
like a
my
month of it not
subscribers.
happening, I made sure to take the initiative with you this week. I'm like, yeah, dude, we're facing each other. When's the podcast or
So
interview,
from
whatever you
now on,
call it?
to everyone else, if you want to, let's make it happen. Let's get everyone in the league. And hey, Brady, I'll see you on Victory Tuesday, okay?
My victory Tuesday, but
Yeah. Or
sounds
or
good.
tomorrow morning,
Yeah, or
7:20.
yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Fucking work.
Later, bro. Thanks for being on.
See you guys. See y'all
Peace.
other 6, 7 viewers.
Yes. Later.